We had a pretty good night last night, pretty successful. So it's supposed to rain pretty much the rest of the weekend, so no more racing. So we're gonna take today and try and take this bad boy apart and see if we can make it better. So kind of expected this. It's a ton of metal on the plug. There's a bunch of metal in the oil and we drained it. So we're gonna take it apart now and see what we need to fix this rear end. So Drew got everything apart, took a good look. Looks like we have some extra wear and some cracking. So gonna do some research, figure out if it's better to just get a whole new rear end or get the kit to rebuild it. Okay, so Drew was able to get the trans brake off. We were having some troubles with it activating last night. So figured out we've got some exposed wires here, which could be part of our problem. But just to be safe, we're gonna go in and do some looking and see if we can find a replacement. Got the nitrous plate kit, have the fuel and nitrous solenoids and the purge. So we've got everything ready to go up here. We've just got to get the fuel system all hooked up. Ditched these bad boys and have the new oil catch can all set up. I'll have our exhaust coming out the fenders like we want. We can take them on and off easily. We have the transmission temperature sensor and the cooler. We just have to finish up the wiring. We got some new axle bearings and rebuilt the third member. It now has 430 gears. It had a 488 in it. And we have an aluminum third member ordered with 456 gears. So now we have some options to try and play around with and see what works best. The wiring in this car wasn't the greatest. He tried to clean some of it up earlier on and we've just found more and more issues. So as soon as we get the car back on the ground, I think he's gonna try and get everything wired with relays, make it a lot cleaner and make it a lot easier to trace back when we have a problem. And on the inside, we just have to get the bottle and the valve mounted. Drew also got the bump steer kit put on, so hopefully he feels like the steering is a little bit better. I think he was worried about some pretty violent shaking at the end of the run, so hopefully that takes care of everything. So just a few things, like I said, that we've got to get buttoned up, and hopefully she's back on the racetrack. Unfortunately, we will not be racing next weekend. Not unfortunately. We're going to be in Oklahoma. Should be a great time. Hopefully I can get some good videos and some great pictures and meet a lot of awesome people. And then get back and get this bad boy back on the track. And also, hopefully we have more information about the Chevy and we'll have that motor all put back together and maybe we can take both of them to the track. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, that's it. See ya. We made it out to Beach Bend. It's Tuesday night. Gonna do some test and tune. Brought the Mustang. Gonna see what she can do. Got the rear end in. Should be some pretty good changes. Hopefully Drew doesn't wheelie too bad and we can make some pretty nice passes down the drag strip. So that pass went pretty good. We got a PB in the 60 foot, the 8, and the mile per hour. The rear end change kept us from doing such an intense wheelie. Was able to control it pretty well, get it back down and keep going. I think he's going to turn the lead up on this next pass by about 100 and see if we can make some more improvements. Hopefully we can get in a couple more passes before they shut down for the night. But even if we can only get one more, I think it's already been a pretty successful night. So let's see what else we can do. Forgot to record anything after that last pass. He ended up raising the lead by about 200 RPM. Had improvements overall. Got another PB. Decided to go ahead and load the car back up into the trailer and get home. Hopefully in the next couple weeks have it back out to Windy Hollow and continue to make improvements and see just how fast this thing can go.